In the modern circumstances, both Russian and foreign oil-producing companies generally apply the cumulative perforation for completion of oil and gas well and productive pools. It leads to a casing deformation and crippling the concrete isolation layer behind the casing. As a result, there is a higher water concentration in the oil extracted, the blown-up channels thicken, and as a consequence, face area becomes less penetrable. To lower the effect from cumulative perforation and to enhance oil recovery, one has to bring up face area penetrability by chemical, physical, and compound means. There is also an extensive use of penetrating fluid method with an up-to-the-minute beneficial effect, from which the oil-producing companies cannot refuse, and the following negative circumstances from the technology are still not estimated quantitatively and economically, though these are quite evident. The mechanical devices for oil pool completion, that is flexible shaft devices, and slot perforator that are applied in Russia give an advantage over cumulative perforation decreasing a negative effect, but there are its own disadvantages as well. Taking into account that an oil-bearing seam is inhomogeneous, a flexible shaft device will scarcely provide a precision drilling. The known slot perforators are quite complicated in use and require extra measures for placing wells in operation. Both devices can be sticky in case of emergency shutdown during drilling. Omsk Special Instrument Construction Bureau (OJSC) brings a principally new device to market, that is EKSW bore, that is designed to kick off a side channel in oil and gas well productive pool. EKSW was developed by the specialists of our company who have a great experience and skills in creating space hardware. The device has got a number of innovative features that are patented in the Russian Federation and has no world analogs. EKSW allows to enter formation with thickness of 40 centimeters, very close to water-bearing horizons, including water intrusion. The electric drill is convenient and operationally reliable. The device's performance is based on a conceptually different method of deep hole formation drilling, that is boring log drilling. Depth and precision of drilling is provided by increasing rigid boring log length with drilling tubes. Before lowering the electric bore, its magazine carrying case should be charged with tubes. The charged magazine is put into the electric bore. The bore is ready for submerging. After selecting the EKSW borehole tool to a perforation point, it is fixed in the hole with geared supports and lower cylindrical holders. After a safe hold of the device, the borehole tool is moved out from the conductor case. The bore is hard alloy etched in a certain wave plate that is set into the quill cylinder. The drilling of the casing column is performed. The further drilling of face area is provided by extending casing length with hollow tubes moving out of the magazine. Cleansing of drill feature and cutting transport are carried out by means of a well's liquid under pressure of 2 to 3 atmospheres delivered by an insert pump through the hollow tubes and openings beside the hard alloy plate. Length of the formed boring log can amount for up to 85 centimeters. Diameter is 20 millimeters. Time of channels drilling is within 45 minutes. The electric bore allows obtaining high precise drilling. For example, due to severity of a boring log, deviation of a channel from the drilling direction does not exceed 2–3 centimeters, even if terrain is non-homogeneous. After the bore has achieved a necessary rate, the process of drilling is stopped. The upper geared supports are pulled in, the lower geared supports are folded into the device's pockets. The electric bore is unlatched and ready to be lifted up. There are annular slits on the cylinder and drilling tubes that provides flash while lifted up flush out of casing column. Moreover, in case of emergency shutdown of the bore during uplifting, annular slots and easy breakable plates inside geared supports provide effort of bounce from the point of drilling less than 800 kilograms that makes the bore not sticky. A formed boring log is left inside the drill branch hole. The liquid containing oil gets through the clearances between channels borders and narrow drill bushings, as well as through internal space of the bore and drilling bushings. Boring lock left inside does not decrease a potential debit of the well, since its productivity coefficient is generally determined by a gradient that is created by the drop of formation pressure and pressure inside well. A pull-down provides drilling one channel with a filtering area of 500 square centimeters. If a number of channels is required, the Bose magazine is recharged, and after the device is pulled down again, a new drilling is carried out. Appliance of the EKSW of the Omsk Special Instrument Construction Bureau gives consumers a whole number of advantages, as follows. No casing deformation. Due to a gentle completion, there is a constant insulating capability of the cement sheath. Oil ingress is provided with a minimal water concentration. Deep drilling perforation is very essential by perforating oil formations of small width, 40 cm to 15 meters, especially when water and productive horizons are too close. In such a case, an hydraulic operation life of well increases by 3-5 times. As practice shows, one single channel of half a meter in depth in a shelf with thickness of 2 meters was able to provide oil liquid ingress of 25 cubic meter a day. Thus, one can see that in the thicker formations, it is enough to make a channel for every 4-6 meters of oil-bearing stratum thickness to have a full production rate. Besides, cost-intensive hydraulic fracture operations are not necessary. As soon as perforation is finished, recovery of the fluid conductivity header does not require any chemical, physical or compound measures. The method offered by the Omsk Special Instrument Construction Bureau allows to increase wells workover intervals and total amount of recoverable oil. As for the economics, to improve oil recovery of the wells, this method can help avoiding additional measures in wells bringing in an expensive for maintenance overhaul. In bulk, it gives an ultimate reduction per ton of oil and additional bonuses increasing production life of well. The whole of advantages of applying the boring method, oil and gas spools completion by using the EKSW bore provides high benefits of the technology. The electric bore EKSW, produced by the Omsk Special Instrument Construction Bureau, is a high developmental potential of the exploration and production sector.